Hi everyone, I'm back as I had promised. So, this is life skills number 2. We are talking about personality development. I taught you that it's very important to have a goal in life. You should know where you want to go. Today, I will teach you the path to get to your goal. And according to me, we all have steps in the house to go up to your rooftop. Similarly, to get to the rooftop of success, to get to the rooftop of your goal, to get to the rooftop of your aim, you have to construct 15 steps. 15 सीढ़ियां, 15 steps to get to where you want to be. All successful people do it, and I'm sure you will do it too. So, to start with, the first thing you must remember that these steps are painted with the letter D. D for Delhi. So, every step is painted with letter D. So, that means you have to climb 15 steps of D to reach where you want to be. So, let's start. Let's step on to the first step, which is desire. Yesterday also I told you, wherever you want to be, it has to come from your heart. You should have that fire burning inside you. This is what you want to be. This is where you want to go. This is what your skill is. This is what your passion is. So the desire has to come from within. So the first thing, there is no point even thinking of a success or goal if you don't even know what you want in life. So very important, identify the desire which is burning within you. This is what I want. And believe me, nothing is impossible. I have seen people achieve things which I never thought they will achieve, but they have, with sheer determination and hard work. So don't think that your desires are useless. They are there planted in your heart for a reason. So the first step is the desire. The second is, if you have that desire, the second step is called dream. And according to Abdul Kalamji, he had said dreams are not what you see at night. Dreams are something which doesn't let you sleep. So you dream about that future with every breath. You eat, sleep, drink your dream. All the time, the only thought you have is, this is what I want, and this is what I want. And keep visualizing the end product of what it'll be when you achieve it. Don't look at the struggle. Look at the end product. This is where I want to be. This is how it will be. This is the result. In IAS, when we teach students, we also teach them something called STAR method. So S is a situation. T is the task which you want to do. A is the action. What action will you take? And R is the result. What result are you expecting? So the second step, as I said, is called that you need to be dreaming about it. Once you are dreaming and dreaming and dreaming, there is no point just dreaming if there is no action. So it's important that you take action. So decide. The third D is decide, that you have to take action. Just dreaming is not going to help you. I can dream of traveling around the world, but unless I don't get up and take a ticket and board the aircraft, I cannot be where I want to be. So very important, the third step is decide. Fix a D-Day. I'm going to start from now. I need to finish it by such and such date. So you need to decide that you have to take action for your dream. And once you decide, the next D is called the door. That means you need to come out of your comfort zone. You need to step into the real world. You need to take the risk and get out there in the big bad world to find your dream. So you have to step out of the door. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes when you are sitting inside the house. You have to take action. So once the door, the D of the door, the next step is direction. Once you step out of the house, you will see so many roads in front of you. And you will not know which road to go. That's where a mentor or a coach helps you. You decide which path I should take. And normally a lot of people try to take a shortcut. It may appear easy. You may reach the destination faster, but you're not going to maintain or the consistency of your work if you take a shortcut, because you don't gain the experience you need to gain along in the journey. It's important to have a proper journey. So, direction. You need to know which path to go. And once you have the direction, you need to find out the details about it. You cannot just jump on a road and start walking. You must know, if you're traveling, you must know, okay, if I'm taking this road, where would be a restaurant and where would be a washroom if I have to stop, if there's any shopping thing. So when you take a road, you enjoy that road. So you decide, when you decide, then you need to know the details. What subjects will be taught, who is teaching, where are the girls or boys being placed, or whatever you're doing, need to get the details of it. Unless you don't know the details, you will not be able to have the in-depth knowledge of the entire situation. So just deciding, just walking in that direction is not going to help unless you have the whole details, how many exams, how much time, blah, blah, blah. So decide and then get to know the details of where you want to be. And then you have 24 hours. You need to divide your 24 hours. You need to have proper time management. So the next step is divide the time. Of course, you cannot be studying 24 hours. You need some time for yourself. You need some time for family. You need times for friends. You need time to unwind. So create a timetable. What time you will get up, what time you will sleep, your play time, your study time. Create a timetable. And then when you create, when you decide what you have to do, then you also must know that it's not a one-day job. You're committing 3 years, 4 years toward where you want to be. So you need to do certain things daily. So the next step is daily. You have to set a routine. You cannot just get up today at 6 o'clock and then tomorrow you decide to get up at 9 o'clock. Then day after you decide to get up at 12 o'clock. Then again, you cannot. There has to be consistency. So there has to be a set daily routine. And how would you know that you're setting a daily routine, or whether whatever routine you had decided or whatever things you had decided you will do during that day, are they happening or not? So the next D is a diary. You need to maintain a journal of how you're spending your 24 hours. Put a tick mark. When you make a to-do list, what I'm going to do tomorrow, a to-do list, and then keep checking the list. Done, 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 done. You need to maintain a journal. You need to maintain a diary. And believe me, up till now, the path has started getting more difficult. So the next is discipline. You need to have discipline in your life, a strong willpower to continue walking, to continue with that routine, to continue with the daily activity. You need discipline. And when you start following the same thing, same thing, same thing every day, a new thing comes up, and the next thing happens is next D, that is distraction. You will get distracted. A friend calls and you're talking for 1 hour, and that 1 hour you had to use somewhere else, and you're talking for 1 hour. Suddenly your friend comes and he says, okay, just forget this. Are you preparing for your exam? And he says, just forget it. You're well prepared. Let's go for a movie. You can come back and study after the movie. You say, okay, I don't mind taking a 2 hours break, which is non designated. It's not there. You have 2 hours break, but not at that particular time. And then you go for that movie, and then you come back all tired. Now, when you sit down to study, you cannot study. So you think, okay, never mind, I'll get up early morning and do it. And you suddenly realize you got up late and you have to rush for your exam. You don't do well in your exam, and it's all done. So distractions will come. People will walk in. Friends will call. So it's important to let people know that what is your available time, what time to call, so that people don't keep disturbing you at wrong hours. You need to tell people exactly how it is going to be. Then you need to have devotion. You need to keep having this passion that, yes, I'm working for something very special. And once I get there, only then I will breathe. I need to devote all my time, all my productive time to this particular journey to where I want to be. And after devotion, you need the next D, dedication. Come thick, thin, raining heavily, it's very hot, it's snowing, it doesn't matter. I have to do what I have to do. Dedication. I know it's a hard journey, but if you stick to it, you'll get somewhere. So, dedication. And once you are dedicated, you need to have the drive to get there. The next is drive. That that in spite of hard work, in spite of getting bored, in spite of following the same routine, in spite of being disciplined, you are feeling low, you're feeling lazy. You need to drive yourself. I don't know, this is what I have to do. Get up, my body, get up, move, do it. Drive yourself. And when you drive yourself, you need to have this motivation inside you the day, next day. I deserve where I'm going to be. I deserve where I want to be. I deserve it. I'm not very far. I'm not very far. So when you keep pushing yourself that you deserve it, the next is distance. You will not even know when you have covered that distance from your desire to where you are approaching the distance. So keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, that you deserve it, drive, dedication, discipline, and eventually, one fine D, that is day, you will reach your next and the last D, that is your destination. So it's a whole staircase of D, starting from your dream to your desire, and then the direction, and then the decision, and then the whatsoever I've just told you. If you follow that routine, you will be able to achieve anything in life. A lot of people say, I don't have time, I don't have time. Who says I don't have time? The best of people have the same time as you. But what they do is they manage their time well. So that's what you need to do. You need to manage your time well. And so with this, I would just like to say thank you for listening to me. Do write down all the D's which you need to follow. And I'll see you soon with part 3 of life skills and personality development. Till then, keep working on yourself.